Hi, Genki here, and in today's video we're gonna go over the newly released Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Summer Game Fest trailer that just dropped today. I'm super hyped, but let's get into it. The final announcement of the Summer Game Fest launch event was the sequel to Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It was on at 4 AM Japan time, so I'm running on 4 hours sleep at the moment, but I'm still super hyped. What an amazing trailer we saw. So let's talk about it. You may be thinking, whoa, what the heck did we just see? And how can we make sense of what's going on in this new version of Final Fantasy VII, which is much more than just a retelling of the original game, as those who have played Final Fantasy VII Remake well know. But let me say first, the key to understanding this new trailer is the first trailer, where many of the words they mention actually start to make sense in the context of the second trailer. So let's go through it. At the start of the original Final Fantasy VII Rebirth first look trailer, it opens with a white feather falling down from the sky, and we hear Aerith's voice.
What we've done, that's set in stone. The past is forever. But the future, even if it has been written, can be changed. So focus on the future.
So this is key to understanding what is going on in this new trailer. So first, let's go through the trailer with this in mind. The trailer opens up with a Shinra news report covering the damage of a major incident on the Midgar Expressway. According to the Shinra news, a tornado has rolled through, causing mass destruction and devastation, and we can see the casualties are Tifa, Barrett, Red 13 and Aerith. So as you can see in this news report, they're alluding to a massive tornado raging through sectors 1 and 2, which is a parallel to a scene that we've already seen in the first game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, where in this special cutscene, Cloud has a flashback to a scene with Barrett and Tifa in Midgar, where there are tornadoes seen ravaging the city, and Sephiroth appears to stab and kill Tifa and Barrett, similar to the scenario we see in this news report between the Shinra news report and Cloud's flashback. Continuing on the new Summer Game Fest trailer, it says the unknown journey continues, suggesting that what we have experienced in the original Final Fantasy VII may not be the same journey that we will experience in this new version of the Final Fantasy VII story. Here your party opens the door into the open world area of Final Fantasy VII. Here I think we are exiting the Mithril Mines. As you can see, this background here looks similar to a scene later on where we are fighting the Turks in the Mithril Mines, and it opens out into this amazing rendition of the new world of Final Fantasy VII. The landscapes are crazy beautiful, with the deer and birds running and flying in the sky, as well as the leaves falling. We can really see the detail of this PS5 next gen game. We also see the Chocobo farm, where we can be able to run on chocobos, alluding to the Chocobo races at the Golden Saucer. Next we see the amazing cutscene in Cosmo Canyon Observatory. Here we have the first glimpse of Bugenhagen in HD in the observatory cutscene, where he explains the live stream to the party. It's an amazing cutscene. We also see the scene at the inn in Calm, where Cloud talks about his past, and the flashback scene with Sephiroth. So here we can see that they are keeping true to many key points in the original game, and as the creator said, they will be keeping all the main points of the original Final Fantasy in this game, and maybe just the order in which we visit the cities will change. But they said that everything in the original they are trying to recreate here, but just with this new added layer of mystery and weird mind twisting themes and timelines. And here we see the Mithril Mines, which is also where we first meet Elena in the original Final Fantasy game, and as you can see, the background here looks similar to the area that we exit at the start of the trailer into the open world. From here we get a look at some of the amazing new battle mechanics in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Tetsuya Nomura said that Intergrade was a transition point and an intermediate game between Final Fantasy Remake on the PS4 and the sequel, which was Rebirth, on the PS5. So as we can see here, many of the techniques and team combos that we saw from Yuffie and Sonon in Intermission are also going to be expanded upon in Rebirth, as we can see here with the new team combo attacks. Also super hype is seeing Red 13 finally playable in this game, and he looks amazing with his combat. He joined our team at the end of Remake, but only as an AI controlled character. To finally be able to play Red 13 has me super hyped. And here we can also see some of the amazing new team combos with Aerith and Tifa, and with Junon in the background. Junon looks super cool. Also with Yuffie and Red, and Barret and Cloud. These combo moves look amazing. Next we see Yuffie with Cloud running away, saying keep her away from me. I think this scene is when you're traveling in the cargo ship from Junon to Costa del Sol, and this is actually the first time that you meet Sephiroth in the original game. Is where you have this battle with Jenova and Sephiroth, as you can see here in the cargo area of the ship. So it's still following many of the points from the original game. You can even see some of the cargo boxes covered in Jenova's weird gooey slime. Here we see a hooded version of Cloud talking about the reunion, and at the end of the trailer we see Tifa approaching Sephiroth in a well-known cutscene from the flashback to Nibelheim. But here we see Sephiroth slashing Tifa across the stomach with blood flowing out, which we have never seen before. Is this the place where she died, or are they talking about a different occasion? Sephiroth says here, do you know that I killed her? And in the Japanese version, he specifically references Tifa's name, saying, didn't I kill Tifa? And who is this person? While in the English versions he says, I killed her, so who is this person? So this casts extra doubt upon Tifa's character in Rebirth. And judging from the words that we've seen in the first look trailer, we can begin to suspect that something is up, especially with Tifa's character in the Rebirth telling of the story. In the first look trailer, Cloud said,
I saw you lying there,
referring to Tifa.
I figured it was too late.
And then Tifa replies,
wait, what are you implying? That I died? That I'm some kind of imposter?
Sephiroth's words back this up as well. What is fact and what is fiction will be a key point in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. What happened to Tifa? Is she dead? Is it two timelines? What's going on? We don't know. The same can be said with Zack. At the end of the first look trailer,
you were here with me.
You were here with me
5 years
5
ago.
years ago, referring to
Where are you?
the end of Crisis Core. And they're asking what happened to Zack. And Aerith also asks,
I'm trying so hard to find you.
And Cloud says,
sorry. Feel like I failed you.
So in all, what's going on? Are there two timelines? Is there a point where the timeline split and went on an adjacent path? These are the questions we have to ask. Many people theorize the possibility of two timelines, as was suggested by YouTuber Maximilian Dude. The theory that there are actually now two timelines in the Final Fantasy VII Remake universe. That's the original timeline of the original game and this new remake / rebirth timeline. So which one is fact and which one is fiction? That is a key theme of Final Fantasy VII in terms of Cloud's memory and the way Sephiroth is playing with Cloud's mind. We're always asking the question of what is fact and what is fiction, and this theme seems to be carrying over into Rebirth. I like the idea of there being two timelines, which was suggested by the appearance of the Avalanche dog Stamp. In the new cutscenes with Zack, the type of dog that Stamp is changes breed from this dog to a terrier dog, and that led people to speculate that there are actually two timelines going on, which I did tend to believe based on what I saw. That's also suggested in the end of the game, where characters that appear to be dead are fine, such as Biggs. Could we also see Jessie be fine as well? This suggests that there's an adjusted timeline. It's hard to tell exactly what's going on, and it's hard to get your head around all these cryptic clues and words. It's really amazing how the team are keeping us on our toes, where we have the game that is a remake of the original game, but with so many unknown and mysterious things added in on top. That's really keeping fans guessing and theorizing. For now, I like to believe the multiple timeline theory, as multiple timelines or multiple universes were a big popular thing at the time with all the Marvel films we've had recently, and it's the most easiest to get my head around. But it's fun to theorize and see what's going on. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is looking amazing, and I can't wait to play this game when it arrives early next year on 2 discs. So this game is going to be 2 discs. That's really crazy. One PlayStation 5 disc holds up to 100 gigabytes. So that really shows you how big and massive this game was going to be. That it requires over 100 gigabytes of data in order to play, and I can't wait to see more characters like Vincent, Cat Sith and Sid, and explore towns like Rocket Town, Cosmo Canyon and the Golden Saucer and more. It's going to be an amazing game. I think if we watch the first trailer and second trailer together, then we can really get further context into what's happening here. Eric said that what's happened in the past is forever and cannot be changed, meaning that the original timeline is something that is intact and set in stone. But going forward from here, even though the path has already been written in the original Final Fantasy game, they say that the future can be changed, suggesting an alternate timeline from the events of the original game, which the team will embark on from now on. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to make more videos theorizing about what we've seen from Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's super exciting, and what an amazing time it is to be a Final Fantasy fan, with the release of Final Fantasy XVI just around the corner, and Final Fantasy VII Rebirth as well as Ever Crisis coming within the next year. So thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments below, and you can support the channel by subscribing to my Patreon at patreon.com/GenkiGamer. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne!